Hey everyone, hope you all are doing well. This is Felicia. Um, I was gonna post another blog today. I went to the park yesterday and recorded. I basically said, "Hey, my book is finished," and so I'm really excited about that. And I'll put the link in if you wanna, see that video. But I felt like I wanted to make another video and post this one to Facebook just because of an experience I had this morning that was just disturbing, which was I visited a church today and I felt so lonely after leaving the church. I felt the same amount of warmth and welcoming that when I went to Home Goods as when I went to the church. And I have a problem with that. I have grown up in church. I am churched, like I have a relationship with God. So, I'm going to be fine. But it immediately made me think about that person that, doesn't, that they just are trying out a church for the first time. And a lot of people, let's be honest, equate Jesus and a relationship with God with the church, which you should be able to, right? Like that's the purpose of a church. But if we're being honest, especially those of us who grew up in church, know that a lot of times there are people there who, are not really living that, Christian life, or they're struggling, or they're going through their own stuff. So, yeah. But at the same time, the church is supposed to be different. We should have a different experience when we walk in a church than when I walk into Home Goods. Like, I expect to be greeted at Home Goods when I walk in. Someone says hello. There's always a greeter at a church too. And when you think about it, should there really need to be a greeter at church? Like, everyone should be greeting. Like, members should be talking to people that they have not seen before. But for some reason, that does not happen a lot of times. And it's not just this church, which is why, I really felt led to share this message today. Just believers or anyone who attends church regularly, we've got to do better. Like, the word Jesus tells us in his word, he says, go out and compel men to come. But men are going to be compelled to come and stay if they're not feeling welcomed, if they're not feeling like they have a place there. And it's like we can't expect church growth, which, everyone knows church numbers have been declining for a while now. We can't expect growth if we're not greeting people, we're not smiling at them, we're not saying hello. If they're not having a different experience in church that they have outside of church, they're not going to come. And that's a problem. And that breaks my heart. And I know that has to break God's heart. Like, the worship can be great. I can even, have a great word, and everything else at this church today was good, but I felt like no one except the person or people who were supposed to say, hello, how are you doing? Welcome to such and such church. So glad you're here. Or during the time when they say, oh, go ahead and greet your neighbor or whatever. Like, we shouldn't have to be told to go greet somebody. We got to do better. We've got to do better as believers, and for anyone, because people come in that are hurting and they're looking for Jesus. And those of us who go to church really have to be a reflection of what he looks like. We're not perfect either, get it, but we got to do better. We really do. So that's really all I wanted to share today. I'm going to go and work out, but yeah, fellow believers, we got to do better. And anyone even thinking about trying Jesus, just know Jesus and church they are different. They should be the same, and that's what, leadership strives to. But there are times where we just miss the mark. And I just pray that you would still, consider giving Jesus a try and having a relationship with him. So anyway, Gotta go. Hope you guys are having a great day. Talk to you later.